Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Mortgage Group. I've been teaching here at Guerin Catholic for 13 years. I've been assistant coach also for 13 years. And I think it's important in today's world that we have young people growing up with the morals and values of faith-based education.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Thompson with Integrity Mortgage Group, and I support Guerin Catholic High School because I'm good friends and business partners with assistant coach Tommy Mascari, and any chance I have to support a Christ-centered education for today's youth, I take advantage of that opportunity and support in any way I can with my time, effort, volunteering, funds, and commercials like these.
Together we soar. Guerin Catholic Sports on IndianaSRN,
where you're always in the game.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Covenant Christian High School for girls high school basketball here on IndianaSRN. This afternoon, the Warriors of Covenant Christian coming in at 4-10 will be hosting the Trailblazers of University. They come in at 11-2. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Burtner Electric, your licensed and experienced electrician serving Central Indiana. IUPUI Sports Management, a lifetime of sport with a winning degree. Piper Logistics, 3 service, 1 solution. And Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown farm equipment dealer. Troy Dergowski along with Coach Keith Myers. Great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. The girls' high school basketball season is basically down to the last 3 weeks or so, Keith, and so now you got to get things right here pretty quickly.
Yeah, you look at the year, and man, has it gone.
Yeah.
Very quick, but, some of these teams only maybe have 4 games left.
Yep.
And, it's now time to come to play, because if you're not ready by at the end of the month, sectional is going to get you, and you're going to be gone, and you're going to be playing softball or running track.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, we have 2 teams today, Keith. They're kind of heading in the wrong direction for one team. The other team's heading in the right direction. When you look at Covenant Christian, they've now on a losing streak of 8 games in a row. You look at this University team, they've won 9 straight.
Yeah, you look at University and 9, the experience that this ball club has had and talent they have. And we're going to talk about a player, Patty Jabanga, who played for this Covenant Christian team a year ago, now playing at University. And then you look at Covenant Christian, and you and I both have had him as a head coach. You got young kids, you got to develop them, and freshman becomes sophomore becomes junior, and then you don't want them to be seniors because by the time they're a junior, they understand the system. And that's where Coach Dan is right now. He's got a lot of young kids, and they have to learn his style and their style of play.
Well, one thing about University coming in, they'll put points on the board, and that's something Covenant will have to deal with today. 61 points per game is something that they're looking at here this afternoon. So defensively, the Warriors will have to find a way to slow down this high-powered Trailblazer offense.
Yeah, they really do. And, we look at the SRN top 5 poll in our poll this week. Number 4 in 4A, Franklin number 1, Crown Point 2, Fishers 3, North Central 4, and Noblesville 5. In 3A, South Bend, Washington 1, Silver Creek 2, Hamilton Heights 3, Benton Central 4, Twin Lakes 5. In 2A, where these teams are lined up, Triton Central 1, Winchester 2, South Central Mills is 3, Eastern Hancock is 4, and Tipton is 5. And in 1A, a team that we've both seen, Waldron, very good ball club. I think they could beat some 4A teams.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. Lansville, Vincent, Reve, Lafayette CC, and Jacksonville. That new poll comes out tomorrow, and there might be some changes because there's been some upsets in high school girls basketball this weekend.
Yeah, I have a feeling there'll be a couple of changes in all 4 classes.
Yep.
That just shows you how balanced it can be and how quickly a new team can move into the top 10. We will take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk more about the Warriors and the Trailblazers. Can Covenant snap that losing streak here this afternoon against the Trailblazer team that wants to keep things rolling? This is girls high school basketball right here on IndianaSRN. Back once again at Covenant Christian High School. Want to remind you today's game is brought to you in part by Serenity Care Services. It's an Indiana licensed service agency, and they are friendly. An experienced team of caregivers you have been seeking. Call Angela today at 317-900-6202. Serenity Care Services, serving Indianapolis and the 5 surrounding areas, and a proud sponsor of basketball right here on Indiana SRN.
Good people, and if you have someone elderly that needs some care, I can guarantee you they're to find people to do that for you, and we're glad that they're on board.
That's a great service, isn't it? If you have an elderly parent, somebody that needs some help, they will certainly be there for you. Serenity Care Services. We're just moments away from the tip-off. Coach, we were talking a little bit about the Trailblazers. One note I might make, and we don't know it yet, if Peyton Say, their leading scorer at 15.7 points per game, is going to play today. We haven't got word. She's not in the starting lineup. That could be a big loss for University.
Well, yes and no. It's time to step up,
Yeah.
right? And again, when we first led, the first thing we said was, you got 5 games left. The new season begins in less than a month. This is a challenge. If she's not playing, if I'm coaching, I'm going, okay, who's going to step up and fill the role for this player? And you never know. That could be the intention of the coach, or she may not be on the road. She may be going to grandma. Who knows? But someone's got to step up tonight.
Well, they've got other players. When you talk about Kelsey Dubois averaging 12.5 points per game, Patty Chikamba's averaging 13.9, so it isn't like they don't have other players that can step up and score. Let's talk about the Warriors now. We've seen the Warriors a lot this season. We saw them earlier in the year where sometimes they play very well, but maybe the word that comes to mind could be inconsistency. They just got to find a way to play more consistent basketball, especially today.
I think the key here is turnovers. The last time we had them, they had 35 turnovers. You're not going to win games with 35 turnovers. So if they can eliminate their turnovers, block out, hold them to one shot, and let their big guys handle the ball and then take care of everybody else, you may be in pretty good shape tonight.
Well, and Ella Crane's such a big part of that, too. We talk about her maybe getting the ball in her hands a little bit more because she is a natural scorer.
I like the Gamble girl, too. She plays well. The Hoffman kid has played well at late. The freshmen need to deliver. Reichart, you're almost halfway through your season. As a freshman, you need to step up right here and see what your game is.
By the way, Covenant Christian averaging 34.5 points per game, so that's really going to have to be stepped up today. They're only giving up 44, but offense is a concern coming into this one here this afternoon. We already mentioned University under Justin Blanding, who's won 122 basketball games in his 7th year at University, but they're averaging 61 points per game. And for girls basketball, that is really, really good when you consider you can score that many per game. They're only giving up 36, so defensively they're playing very well coming into this game here this afternoon. We will take a timeout. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the tip-off coming up in just a few moments. This is high school basketball right here on Indiana SRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indiana SRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a deer. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Don't forget to follow IndianaSRN on Twitter. Don't forget also IndianaSRN, the sports page, and all of that. We'll have all the scores, much more. And make sure, again, you follow IndianaSRN on Twitter. Here's how University will line up coming up today. 00, Kelsey Dubois, averaging 12.5 points per ball game. Number 4, Patty Chikamba, averaging 13.9. Number 11, a 5'9 senior, Emily Adamowitz, along with Jordan Patterson. Number 32, she's a 5'5 junior. Alex Feeney, 5'10 and a sophomore, number 34. That's for University. Madeline Freeth will start today for Covenant, number 2, along with Avery Ricart, number 10. Mia Gamble, number 14. Julia Hoffman, number 30. And Ella Crane, the 5'11 junior, wearing number 40. Keys to this one here today?
For Covenant Christian, you got to protect your home floor. You got to control the turnovers. You got to control the boards, and you got to control the crowd. For University, man, you're a visitor. You just want to go at it, go 110 miles an hour, and hope that you get this thing done, and you get another win on your belt, and you go 12-2.
And move their winning streak to 10. We'll jump it up. It'll be Chikamba in the middle against Ella Crane, and it will be Covenant Christian basketball. Thanks for being with us on this Saturday afternoon. Covenant Christian with the ball first here today. That is Hoffman. Nice backdoor, and the shot on the way good, and an early start. Madeline Freeth gets the Warriors on the board.
And right there, the freshman didn't play like a freshman. Head up, bounce pass, knew where her player was, and delivered it.
And the first time we'll see University with the basketball. Drive with the left hand, shot no good by Patterson. Rebound Covenant. Here come the Warriors back the other way. One thing about Ella Crane, she can dribble the basketball on the open court. She did so there to get him into the half-court offense. Nice bounce inside. A lot of contact there, no whistle. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay here with the Warriors.
If they pass on that foul, it's going to be a good day.
Going to let them play, in other words.
Yes, sir. Love it.
So here we go. It'll be Warriors basketball. Riker drives in the lane, feeds in the corner. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman will find Crane. Crane puts it on the floor, and I think they're going to get a foul here, and I know University wanted to travel, and it will be a foul on University. They're going to get Dubois on the foul. That'll be her first. And we'll go to the free throw line. We talked about Ella Crane a little bit ago in the pregame.
Yeah, she is an all-around good player. And here's the great thing. She's only a junior.
As you see her hit the first one, an early 3-0 lead here for the Warriors. Good start for Covenant Christian. Second free throw is on the way. It is good. I know free throw shooting at times for Covenant this year has been an issue as well, but so far a good start.
And a great start to get this game off 4-0, and we played a minute.
Top of the key, Chikamba drives, and we have a whistle from the outside and a foul called on Covenant. So the first foul on the board for the Warriors, and we'll head to the free throw line. Chikamba averaging nearly 14 points per game. We mentioned earlier Peyton Say not in the starting lineup. We're not sure if she'll play today as Chikamba hits the first of two.
Here's number 4. Used to be a Covenant Christian Warrior, now University Trailblazer.
Well, that's a tough loss if you're Covenant Christian, isn't it?
I would think so. Yeah, you hope you had her this summer, and then you didn't. But you know what? It's the nature of the beast of high school basketball anymore.
It is. It really is. Good look at Crane at the top of the key. Puts it on the floor. One dribble. Feeds on the left wing. The shot no good as Reichert off the mark, and we'll head the other way in transition. And a whistle and a foul called there against Reichert.
You can hear Coach there. Got to be a little bit higher up on when making that move.
Again, that'll be the first foul on the Warriors. As University will put it in play, Chikamba works a lot at the post. Here's a three on the way. That's going to be off the mark. A battle for the loose basketball, and we've got a jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay here with University.
Covenant Christian not only hosts University tonight, but in less than 8 hours, they're hosting Heritage Christian, a game you'll see on IndianaSRN.
That's right. Another busy weekend here on IndianaSRN. The inbounds will go to Du Bois, and the putback good.
Chikamba.
So Chikamba on the board. She has 4, and we're tied at 4. Covenant basketball. Lead pass inside, intended for Ella Crane. It goes out of bounds. They'll say it was last touch, though, by University.
And another closing note, Ken Yacht, the referee that had the ball, saw him last night. He had the Chittard-Guerin Catholic game. So nice to see Ken again today. Hope you see him tonight.
Staying busy.
You never know.
Entry pass off the baseline, and Covenant will put it in play. Good look at Reichert. Behind the back dribble. Drives. Cut off there. Here's Crane. Crane now with the left hand. She's double-teamed in the lane, and the first turnover of the day for the Warriors.
Straight up.
Transition back the other way. The shot is on the way and no good. Ball is out of bounds. It was Adamowicz who missed the shot. It'll go back over to the Warriors.
Nice defense by on Covenant Christian down there by Julie Hoffman. Stopped the ball, went straight up in the air. Good job.
So far, a low-scoring opening quarter of play as the Warriors will have the basketball once again. The drive by Hoffman and good touch.
Looks like John Havlicek, didn't it?
I know, didn't it?
Look. Hundo.
Second, or should say first points of the afternoon there for Hoffman. The drive, and I believe we've got a traveling caller we do on Chikamba.
Boy, I tell you what, in basketball, if you could just get a hand and then stop, that tends to happen. Got a timeout, University, a 30-second timeout.
This will be a 30, and we want to remind you that today's game brought to you in part by the IHSAA Foundation. You can subscribe to their newsletter called The Advocate at IHSAAfoundation.org. Thanks to the IHSAA Foundation for what they're doing for our student athletes. Take a look here once again. You see Hoffman, nice drive, and boy, she saw the double team and got up there quickly.
Click the heels, too. I liked it.
Light on her feet.
5-5-5.
That's right.
There you go.
Covenant taking a little extra time here in the timeout huddle as University back out ready to go.
I know you've coached, too, but I was a coach that if they didn't come get me, I'm still going to talk.
Yeah.
You got to come get me. Let me know. And it's like, Coach, you've been in there long enough. Oh, okay. I'm coming.
I didn't hear that first horn.
Yeah.
Do you think they bought it after a while that you didn't hear very well?
No, they set me up.
Yeah,
trust me.
I bet they did. So now you're going to see the little press put it together.
Yeah, this is a little token press. I don't think this is anything other than you got to balance the floor, get the ball in the middle of the floor.
Pass will go to Crane, who will take it in the lane. Had it partially blocked there. Back over now to University. They're out on the run. Here's the drive, and basket good by Chikamba, and she's going to go to the line.
Patty's looks like she's ready to play tonight.
Boy, no kidding. 6 points early. All 6 points for University. And we're going to head to the free throw line. This will give University a 1-point lead. If the free throw is successful right here, it is short. Ball loose in the backcourt after a near rebound by Gamble. And Covenant wasting no time to get the ball into the half-court offense.
Second tie of the day.
Reichert will find Gamble for 3. Can't get it to fall, and Chikamba with a rebound. So now University back the other way. Adamowicz inside. Here's Du Bois on the drive. Too hard on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Back over now to Covenant.
Looks like the boys had that ball a little bit too far underneath the basket to make that move. Nice defense.
Well, early on, we stay tied at 6 apiece here in this opening period of play. Baseball pass to Crane, made a nice catch.
Yeah, that was a little strong.
Here's Hoffman in the lane. Can't get the roll. Rebound, Du Bois.
This is a 6'2" girl bringing down the ball. You got to love it.
Boy, and a great pass, and scoring is Patterson.
I like that. Head up.
Boy, no kidding. So we now see the Crane, the big for Covenant, and the big now on the other side. Both can dribble the basketball in the open court. That is Crane. In the corner, Hoffman. Back to Crane. Crane trying to get something there against DuBois. Can't. Will go around the perimeter. Shot from the wing, no good by Madeline Freeth. That's an air ball. It'll be University ball.
Maybe too quick of a shot there. You got to run your offense, set up the offense. One more skip pass.
So now University with a 2-point lead as we're under 4 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. On the drive is Patterson, and we've got a whistle on the floor, though Covenant wanted a traveling call on Patterson. Take a look here at DuBois running the floor on the dribble.
I like that. Nice pass.
Gets a nice assist, huh? Into the ball game will be Ariane Sherrod now for the Trailblazers. She'll wear number 33. She's a 5'5" senior. Patterson off the inbound. DuBois will find Feeney in the corner. Shot on the way is off the mark, and we've got a rebound foul underneath. The shot was missed in the corner by Feeney.
This could be Freeth's second foul of the day.
Fouls on Maddie Freeth. That's her second.
So Freeth did pick up number 2. And we're back to the free throw line. Is Chikamba having a pretty good afternoon. She's now 3 of 4 from the line. It's now a 3-point lead.
7 points for Patty so far.
Well, she's averaging 14, so she's already halfway to that mark. And we're only in the first quarter. Second one is good. And that's your biggest lead of the ball game right now. Seems kind of like this token press has kind of slowed Covenant down a little bit.
Slowed them down a little bit, and it's making you make some passes. Got a jump ball.
So that is a turnover there for Covenant. They'll lose the possession arrow. By the way, the one thing this coach, never go to that area right there in the corners. They went right there. It's like a magnet sometimes.
The corner is not your friend.
No, it's not. Always
only in checkers.
Keep it in the middle of the floor, please. Here's Hoffman. Looks underneath. Here is Crane, and Crane will go to the line for 2. So right now the job is to get the ball to Ella Crane in a place where she can score the basketball, and they'll go to the line again.
Ella already has 2 points on the night. Quiet in the gym.
Free throw good. You want to give them all that concentration. It's like tennis now, Coach. You got to be real quiet while they're. I'd rather have it be noisy, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, bring the noise.
Coming to the ball game now will be for the Trailblazers. Abigail Hannon, a 5'5" senior. She wears number 25. Second free throw on the way is no good. And the long rebound there for Chikamba. So I'm assuming Peyton Say is, she's not playing, so for some reason she's not in the lineup, the leading scorer. Nice move by DuBois on the baseline, rattles in and out, and Hoffman with a rebound. Here come the Warriors back the other way.
Oh, nice look.
Crane inside, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Coming away with it will be Hannon.
Crane will make that shot in a year. She'll be stronger, faster, and she'll learn how to master that shot.
Chikamba, entry pass down low to Hannon. Hannon turns, now with the right hand too hard, and Crane with a rebound, and then the double negative there. It'll be Abigail Hannon not only missing the shot, but committing the foul.
Well, you want to make good, and you just sometimes it doesn't relay that way.
Yeah. Some of the best plans are not met the way you would like them to. Now you see University's kind of pulled back that press. Their personnel has changed a little bit here. So they'll play the half court. That is Hoffman looking for the screen. Crane double team to the baseline, able to dribble it away and get out of that pressure. That is DuBois on her there.
They're standing too much. They're watching her play. You got to move with the ball.
Yeah, their offense was moving well early, but now it is not as much. Reichert, entry pass to Maddock, who's entered the ball game. Lila Maddock wearing number 22 now for Covenant Christian. We're under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, nice double team.
Yeah, Gamble got trapped up front, ball loose, but picked up once again by Reichert.
Hoffman's went wide open on the baseline.
Hoffman, 15 feet away, no. Long rebound there by Chikamba. Chikamba will bring it down the floor herself. Here's a three on the way. That's way off the mark, but a rebound. DuBois put back good.
Kelsey did a nice job of getting that ball and then throwing it back up on the rim. That's what you need to do.
12-7, a 5-point lead. Here's Reichert. Sets for three, missed it. Boy, they a little bit off the mark here today and a couple of threes, air balls. Rebounded by Hannon. Here's Chikamba back the other way, and another foul called against Covenant. Boy, this pace, they're going to have a lot of fouls by the end of this one.
Foul's on me again. That's her first foul.
Going to get Gamble on the foul. Here's that second chance opportunity here for DuBois.
Nice job. Maybe went on the wrong foot, but still made the basket.
Free throw no good. I would imagine, Coach, you're like a lot of coaches. You wouldn't care if you bounced it off your head as long as it went in, right?
Buddy. Especially at the buzzer.
Yeah. And you don't care what it looked like either.
Nah.
Huh? Chikamba's second free throw's on the way in good, and she's having a very, very good first quarter. A 6-point lead now for University. The Covenant offense going cold here a little bit in the last couple of minutes. Hoffman, another screen and roll on the left side, will drive and a foul. Covenant runs that screen and roll off that left side quite a bit. I know that Hoffman looks for Ella Crane on the roll. But she's done a nice job getting the ball inside. We've got a timeout on the floor. And we'll see if this will be a full timeout or a 30-second timeout. And it will be. We're still waiting for indication. It will be a full. We'll take a timeout. This is high school basketball on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Covenant Christian High School, 13-7 here in period number 1. The Warriors get the timeout as Hoffman will go to the line for 2. Hoffman 2 points this afternoon so far. Ella Crane leading Covenant with 3. 9 points today by Chikamba in the opening quarter for University. Hoffman generally pretty good free throw shooter. The first one's on the way and good. And they're now 4 or 5 from the line. Second free throw now by Hoffman. Hard off the back of the iron. The rebound by Maddock. Ball loose. And picked up by, looked like that was Reichert who ended up picking up the loose basketball as Crane looks inside. It'll be Maddock on the floor. The whistle is a traveling call. And it'll stay right here. That'll go against University.
If you're a fan of basketball, you fall on your rump, and they're going to call travel.
Yep.
That's the most inconsistent call in high school basketball right there.
That'll be Hoffman inbounding in the baseline. They'll have to hurry. The bounce pass right at the feet of Reichert. Somehow coming away with it will be Patterson. Lead pass down the floor to Chikamba. Basket good, and will go to the line. She has come to play.
She has come to play.
Foul's going to be called on number 22, Maddock. That'll be her first, and Chikamba, we mentioned averaging 14 points per game, may get that in the first half easily. Second time she's been to the line for The 2 and a bonus shot.
I got her for 12 tonight.
Yep, 12, and they've got 16, so you're exactly right. So she's only 2 away from her average. Hoffman double teamed out front, falls to the floor, and I think they got it for a travel. Great double team again by University.
And straight up.
Yeah, you don't have to reach and do all that stuff. Just put a lot of pressure.
Maybe a little check here and there, but other than that,
I just move my body a little bit. You know, I'm able to move, right?
Come on, ref.
DuBois loses the ball, and coming away with it will be Crane. University now with 4 turnovers here in the opening quarter. Will this be the final shot of period number 1 here for University? Or I should say for Covenant Christian. That'll be Gamble on the drive. Now it's Reichert. 3 seconds to go. Once again, it'll be Hoffman, and they don't even get a look at the basket here at the end of the first quarter. After 1, University 16, Covenant 8. This is girls high school basketball in IndianaSRN. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want. Hey, a reminder, today's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. They have you covered, whether it be auto, home, life, or business. Call Pat Cherry to get a quote today at 317-884-8046. Look to Family Source Insurance for all your needs. Again, at 317-884-8046. Coach, your thoughts about that opening period of play?
University came to play. They got that quick start. They're up, 16-8 right now by 8 points. And, at Covenant Christian, you're in that danger zone right now to lose control. You got to play some defense, and then you got to hit some shots. If you like high school basketball, stay with us all day long. At 4 o'clock today, Greenwood Christian taking on Shortridge Boys, Indianapolis Lutheran and Central Christian at 7:30, and then the nightcap, Covenant Christian and Heritage Christian at 7:30, all on IndianaSRN.
Ball got loose, picked up there by Chicaba, and she's going to be fouled, and guess what? She's going to go back to the free throw line.
Fouls on me at Gamble.
Gamble picks up the foul. Should be number 2 on her, so another busy day, as you heard on IndianaSRN. You look at the month of January, there are, would you say, 50 games?
50 games.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot of basketball. And only IndianaSRN does all those games.
And don't forget, we're doing wrestling on next Saturday.
That's right.
The Circle City Classic wrestling event.
Did I tell you I was a junior high champion at 108 pounds?
I beat Hulk Hogan one time.
I bet you did.
Yeah. I woke up from a nap.
17-8, there's the trap again, forcing another turnover.
Oh, behind the back dribble.
Look at DuBois thinking she's Meadowlark Lemon.
I like it.
Jump ball will be called, and the possession arrow goes back to Covenant. It's not bad for 6'2".
I like it. She's senior?
She is a junior.
Oh, wow. I'd like to see that girl in the next level.
So now Covenant need to get that offense rolling. Only 8 points in the opening period of play. The drive and a whistle and a traveling call on Hoffman on the baseline. Good defense there by Feeney. Into the ball game will be Madeline Freeth. She picked up those 2 quick fouls and had to sit for a while. But now a 9-point lead for the Trailblazers. We mentioned earlier trying to win their 10th in a row. You look at their numbers, they're averaging 17 steals per game. Off the screen, the 3 is no good. And coming up empty there was Adamowicz.
And, they play in that Pioneer Conference. Is a pretty good conference. Next week, they will play for the league championship to determine what team they play. That will be determined by Tuesday. So stick with that because I think we may have that championship game for you.
By the way, the shot missed, and so back the other way we go, and another foul call, and they're starting to build up. This time they'll get Hoppin on the foul, and we're going to go back to the line once again for University.
That's her second foul.
Hoffman has 2. Maddock has 1. Gamble has 2. Reichert has 2. And Freet has 2. So looking like they're going to be in danger here.
Here's the free throw on the way, and good by Feeney.
It's a shot put throw.
Well, they've shot, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 free throws already?
Yeah, and we're 6:48 to play in the first half.
Might be a long first half at this stage. Second free throw good, and the lead is now double digits. This are kind of crept its way up there. It hasn't been instantaneous, but Covenant has got to take care of the basketball. Look on the floor there. That's DuBois at 6'2", diving on the floor. Had possession of the basketball apparently because they
called a jump ball. Covenant Christian has not scored since the 7-minute mark of the first quarter, so they have gone kind of drought-free here.
Yeah, it's been a while. A 15-2 run right now for the Trailblazers. DuBois lost it momentarily off the entry, able to get it back. They'll chuck it inside again. Chikamba, and another jump ball, and we'll head the other way.
Did you say a 15-2?
15-2.
Was that our producer that said that in our ears?
Yes.
Is he? He's not reading that book? Then,
no, he's paying attention
wow,
to the game for once. Yeah.
All right. You know he's a Baltimore Raven fan.
Oh, no. Here's the drive and the miss by Crane, and the rebound. Feeney, 2-on-2 break back the other way. Drive down the lane by Patterson, and she's going to go to the line. Are the Ravens still in the NFL? I thought they got moved down. Oh, my.
He can control your mic now.
Freeth, by the way, just picked up number 3. It's been a while since I've done a game where I've seen one team shoot this many free throws in a first half like this. And you figure they only have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baskets. Everything else been from the free throw line.
And if you can win that way, win.
I'll take it.
That's right.
Now, if I'm not a good free throw shooting team, that's probably not a good thing. But
good point.
Right now, the Blazers are shooting the ball well from the line. Second free throw good by Patterson. She has 4.
They are blazing hot, so to speak.
Very good.
You're welcome.
Good job.
Appreciate that. Producer didn't give me that.
Yeah.
I got that myself.
Crane will go on the corner. Gamble for 3, way off the mark. She shot a couple of air balls. The rebound by Adamowicz, and she's going to come out with it herself.
They are 0 for 3 from the 3. They have missed 4 3-point shots, and they not come close.
Yeah, they need to get the ball back inside a little bit more. As you see DuBois with the basketball. University be very deliberate in this half-court offense. DuBois steps out, hits the 3 from the left wing.
Oh, I like that player. 5 on the night.
She dribbles, she rebounds, she gets on the floor, she shoots the 3.
And I bet you she takes out the trash at home.
Probably does. I bet she does.
Probably a good daughter.
24-8. This, again, the biggest lead of the ball game. Well, and Covenant continues to struggle.
I will tell you this. She is a very, very good student. John Walls, from the athletic director, has shared that with me, that she is a very good student. So she's an all-around player. That's good. Good athlete and good community player for the school. That's good.
So now Covenant back on offense. If you just take this quarter alone, it's been 3 minutes since they put anything on the board. Been shut out so far in the second quarter. Crane got a little bit of a hurry that time, and a foul called on DuBois. DuBois thought she had all ball right there and was looking maybe more for a jump ball. But a chance now for, take a look at the 3 here.
Look how she set her feet right here. Set her feet, follow through. I mean, the wrist, that's
textbook.
That's how our producer, James Andrews, hits during Pig in the backyard.
Well, I'm glad somebody did, because they didn't. Oh, man, they didn't play very well in that second half, did they? Crane back to the line, still looking for the shutout to end. Missed them both. Back the other way we go. And, yep, you can't do that. That'll be a travel there on Feeney.
That's a pretty easy call.
Were you at the game last night?
James went to the Butler game last night. They should have put him in uniform, huh? Is that what you're saying? If he was knocking down free throws.
I thought they were going to play better, and they did, but they didn't play very well in that second half. But right now, Covenant needs some points. Hoffman will drive, gets cut off on the baseline by Feeney. That'll be picked up by Ella Crane, who's been shut out here in the second half as well. Boy, nice hustle and a great steal. University back the other way and missing the layup as the ball goes out of bounds, but great hustle there by number 14, Jordan, the 5'1 freshman.
And if you just watch the play that we just watched, that ball hit the official. Players continue to play. Good job. That's a great job of keep playing.
Got a timeout on the floor. We will take a timeout as well. University on top of this one, 24-8. This is girls high school basketball at IndianaSRN. If you want to get involved in the game, become an IHSAA official by contacting Sandra Walter at ihsaa.org/officials. You can stay in shape, make some extra money. Training classes are starting for the spring season now, so contact Sandra Walter at 317-846-6601.
That spring season is, baseball, softball, and so on, but it also gets you trained for basketball because there's a lot of clinics out there that Sandra Walters are working with the association, the officials associations in the state to get those young officials some time on the floor.
So it will be University basketball. Entry pass down low. Adamowicz will kick it out to Patterson for three off the side of the rim, and Gamble tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay right here. I would do the spring sports, but it's so cold outside in the early spring and stuff.
Big baby.
I know. Here's DuBois. Will turn. Hoffman tried to get the steal. Well, I have delicate skin.
I understand.
Entry pass DuBois, and she had three white jerseys around her, and she's going to go to the line again. Looks like number 30 Hoffman. That's number 3, correct?
This is a guy that wore shorts today, and it's 14 degrees outside.
It's a little warmer than that today. I did wear pants yesterday.
I saw that.
The wind was blowing. I hate it when it blows up my pant leg.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw good by DuBois.
Fashion statement by Troy Derikowski is not a reflection of IndianaSRN. You're welcome.
Thank you. DuBois' second free throw. She now has 6 here in the first half, and that one rims in and out. Rebound by Gamble. And Covenant, the drought continues as we're now 4 minutes into the quarter. Crane sets the screen. Gamble got to get out of that corner and off that sideline as Gamble gets it back out front now to Reichert. Reichert guarded closely. Nowhere to go as Jordan all over Reichert. Right now, Covenant just can't find a shot. Good defense. Well, look at DuBois down low, and here's Ella Crane. Can't get it to go, but we'll go to the line. That was good defense by DuBois, though.
Yeah, and Chikamba came over. Might have not had help, but it gets her second foul. Tell you what, Chikamba has had a good half. Well, this Covenant Christian, this University team has. They've outscored Covenant Christian. Covenant Christian at one time was up 4-0.
They were. Yes, they were. Free throw good, so Ella Crane now has 4. Has yet, though, to score a basket. All her points coming from the free throw line. And she will have one more, so the drought is over if you just want to talk about this quarter alone.
Almost
it took them
4.5
4.5 minutes. That's a long time to go without points. Second free throw is good. Crane now with 5, leading the Warriors in scoring. They've managed to score just 2 baskets here in the first half against this University ball club. Nice pass inside, left-hand layup. Chikamba, her first basket of the second quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I think University's coaching staff is pretty happy because Chikamba has not missed a beat.
Ball loose on the floor, and it'll stay with the Warriors. Here's Crane down the lane, rolls off the front of the iron, can't get that one to go. And University with a basketball once again. A 17-point lead under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's a 3 from the top. That is no good by Adamowicz. And coming away with it will be Gamble. Good look here at Reichert. Reichert takes it in the lane. They'll work it around the deep corner, right side to Gamble. Gamble almost loses it.
I like that reach.
Here's the drive by Maddie Howard, who's in the ball game. Turns it over. Back the other way is Dubois. Got the defender in the air and lays it in. Great job by Dubois, and again, able to dribble the floor.
The double screen fell down, and then all of a sudden Dubois is going, oh, I got a chance. Went coast to coast.
And she wasted no time either.
Look at Patty Chivanga. My goodness, she's everywhere.
Yeah, she was able to get the deflection as Maddock can't hold on to it. Take a look at the passing ability right here by University. That's a great pass by Jordan. She'll get the assist. That's kind of what we have seen so far in this first half from University. And still playing without their leading scorer, Peyton Say, the junior point guard, averaging nearly 16 per game. Back into the lineup will be Abigail Hannon. Off the inbound, here's Crane. Crane loses the basketball. 7th turnover now for Covenant. A 2-on-3 break back the other way. Pulling up and shooting and missing will be Sherrod, who's entered the ball game. Ariane Sherrod has the ball loose in the corner, and everybody diving for it. And we have a jump ball. Or is it travel? Got to travel.
You know, as I said earlier, the inconsistent call.
Yeah.
There, maybe.
Well, there's so many bodies down there, it's hard to tell what's going on. It's like a scrum in rugby, you know what's going on.
Okay.
Especially when you call it from over there. It'll be University basketball. The shot on the way, good from 3. That is Jordan Patterson. She now has 7. And University now leads it by 22 here in the second quarter of play. The high screen and roll, and another turnover by by Covenant. That'll be number 8. And they'll quickly push the ball back the other way. Good look here, Jordan. Chikamba at the top, 3 no good. And Gamble comes away with it, nearly threw it away as the ball loose in the backcourt. And there's a turnover. Everybody was heading the other way, and we've got a whistle and a foul called against Reichert. That'll be her 3rd. Reichert made the mistake as she panicked with the basketball, just should have picked it up and waited for somebody to come help her. But she thought throwing it ahead would be the right thing to do.
Yeah, she should have yelled, help.
Yeah, just you had 10 seconds. Take your time. Here's Patterson, by the way.
Knocks down the free throw. Look at this three-point shot. Kick it right back out. Set her feet.
Yep.
Again. Follow through. Nice job.
Those left-handers sure can shoot, can't they?
Oh, my. Got them both.
Patterson, a perfect 4 from the line. Lead now 24. Here is the shot on the way, no good by Gamble. And able to run down the loose basketball will be Howard. Covenant under a minute to go. Ball squirts loose. 10th turnover now for Covenant. 3-on-2 break back the other way. Shot no good by Jordan. Rebound Chikamba, and she's going to be tied up. It'll stay right here. Going to see a change here now for the Warriors. As coming into the ball game is number 4. That's McKenna Tully, a junior who's in the ball game for the first time. here this afternoon.
Get Riker out with 3 fouls. You don't want to pick up that cheap 4th.
Well, that inbound is run by just about everybody. Had an open shot deep in the corner by Patterson. Couldn't get it to fall. We have another jump ball. This time it'll go over to Covenant.
You go for one here?
I would. Try to get something positive. Don't give it back to University a chance to do anything with the basketball. If worse comes to worse, you're still only down by 24 at this stage and don't want to make it 26 or 27. Nice roll. Boy, not even looking at the basket was Tully, but then we have a rebound by Crane, and she'll go to the line. So that'll go against number 25, which is Abigail Hannon. That'll be her second. And here is Ella Crane. One thing about Covenant right now, they need baskets, not just the free throws. And so far, Ella Crane, as she misses the first one, has not put a ball through the hoop yet. Second free throw. She's been to the line now 4, 8, 10 times. Makes the second.
You know, when you have more fouls than you have points, it's a long afternoon.
Yeah. So let's see now. University may have it here for the final time. Chikamba with the basketball against Ella Crane. Clock down to 8 seconds. Still plenty of time. Here's Patterson.
Oh, they're going to give her the 3?
Yeah, they left her all alone, and she nailed it. Boy, they backed off on her, and it cost them. At halftime, University building the big lead here in this first half, leading at 37-11. We will take a timeout. Your halftime report is coming up in a few moments. This is girls high school basketball on IndianaSRN.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
My name is David Pfeiffer. I'm the athletic director here at Covenant Christian High School. I'm also the boys soccer coach. I've been coaching for the last 5 seasons now, and have stepped into this role of athletic director at the same time. My time here at Covenant has been amazing. I've really enjoyed the atmosphere, the environment that I've been able to be a part of as an administrator as well as a coach. Within our athletic department, we offer 18 varsity level sports. And we also have boys club volleyball as well. You look around the state, there aren't many small schools that offer all of those athletic teams. And within each of those teams, we have junior varsity teams and maybe even freshman and C teams. So for our student athletes, there are lots of opportunities, regardless of what your level of experience is, to be able to get some playing time and be a part of a team. Looking back over the last few years, when I think of the success that we've seen within our athletic programs, we've had 43 student athletes, alumni, that have carried on their athletic pursuits at the next level, playing anywhere from the NAIA all the way up to Division I NCAA. And so to have that kind of number at a smaller school like this is pretty great testament of the type of student athletes that we're producing from an athletic standpoint as well. You look back too at the success of our overall teams. Over the last 25 years that Covenant has been in existence, we've won nearly 50 sectional titles, at least 10 regional titles, 5 semi-state titles. And then more recently, our football team winning the 2020 1A state championship. So it's neat to see our teams being able to compete at the highest of levels and attain those accolades from a team perspective and an individual experience as well. I think what's also unique about being in a smaller school is those options and opportunities to play in multiple sports. As a former high school and collegiate athlete, I had the opportunity to play multiple sports in high school, and the opportunity to build a relationship with different teammates on different teams as well as different coaches is really unique, and I think an awesome opportunity that our student athletes have here at Covenant. Speaking of our coaches, each of our coaching staff have a personal relationship with Jesus, and their heart and their intention is to certainly help you grow as an athlete for sure, but we're also challenging to grow academically in the classroom, but also in their personal relationship with the Lord as well. So I think that's another unique thing about athletics here at Covenant Christian is this opportunity to help us pursue Christ in the midst of our academic and our athletic pursuits at the same time. At Covenant, we certainly want to provide an education-based athletic experience. So we certainly take seriously that our students are first students, right? They're student athletes, not athlete students. So from beginning to end, we want to provide accountability and a charge for you to succeed in the classroom and to be excellent stewards of the time that you have there, so that you're setting yourself up well for academics down the road as well. But we also want to compete at the highest of levels, and we want to try to equip and enable each of our student athletes to become the best version of themselves in the classroom and on the athletic contest field. So I think one of the unique things again about what we're trying to accomplish is this whole person development, right? We're challenging you to grow in the classroom, we're challenging you to compete at the highest level, and we're challenging you again to grow in your personal relationship with Jesus Christ as well.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks. Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see what I did?
Yeah!
Come on!
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Back here at Covenant Christian High School, there you see it, 37-11 at the half. Great to have you with us for high school basketball on a Saturday afternoon. Troy Naragowski along with head coach Keith Myers. And well, I tell you what, it was close early in this one. Then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, Covenant just could not do anything on offense. University shot the ball well, got some turnovers, and the next thing you know, they have a huge lead.
Hey, come here. Come here. Look. It's
there
Casey.
Casey.
Guy behind the scenes. helps us out. Appreciate Casey here. Yeah, you scored 3 points in the second quarter. Yeah. You scored 8. You led 4-0 early, and then you only scored 3 points in that second quarter. And you gave up 32. It's really tough to bounce back after that.
Yeah, they got a long way to go here in the second half. By the way, for University, they were led by Patty Chikamba with 15 points, 12 points by Jordan Patterson. Kelsey Dubois at 8 points in the first half, and then 2 points by Alex Feeney. On the other side, it was Ella Crane, all from the free throw line with 6 points, 3 points by Julia Hoffman, and 2 points by Madeline Freeth. And, you know, the old adage is you're not going to get it back all at once, but the one thing that Covenant's going to have to do now, they're going to have to chip away at this, and they may have to take some chances on defense. But the problem is you have 3 players in foul trouble. Freeth has 3, Reichert has 3, and Hoffman has 3. So it's kind of like, what are you going to do if you try to force the action a little bit, pick up more fouls? May not have any players left.
The other thing is, what is your team mindset? Is your team mindset is, here we go again, we're beat. So do they even put the effort in to that first 4 minutes? Because I think really the key of this is, what kind of effort do you put in the first 4, or even this quarter for Covenant Christian? Is there effort there? Is there not? You see what kind of team you have, because again, you got 5 to 6 games left in the regular season. You got a sectional game, so you possibly have 7 games left. So you got to play with heart. And you know what does a coach being late coming out of the locker room is a plus for me, because I know what he wants to say to them. But what is the effort, and what will that look like?
And they certainly will have to have that effort. As Coach had mentioned, only 3 points, no baskets in that second quarter for Covenant Christian. Hey, I want to remind you, Basketball Weekly, an in-depth look at Indiana high school basketball with yours truly and the coach as well, every Monday on IndianaSRN.org and the sports page. We'll have guests, upcoming schedules, and much more. Basketball Weekly on Monday. And by the way, Joey last night said that you bloviate on Basketball Weekly. Do you allow him to say things like that about you, bloviate?
I don't know what that means. So all I know is that I've enjoyed doing that, and we tape that show, so it will be available on Monday. And I do know we have lots of people listening to that, and we got a special guest this week. Ron Heklinski, head coach of Mishawaka.
Wow.
The Cademan is joining us on the on the Basketball Weekly, and it's a lot of fun. To do that.
Well,
I don't like the guy I work with.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Well, you got to remember when he said bloviate, he's a Butler grad. So,
okay.
They come up with those big words over there at Butler. So, University basketball to open up this second half. Dubois in the corner. Here's Chikamba with the 3, rattles in and out, and Hoffman with a rebound for Covenant.
And my say about Butler, I love the Butler grads. I love those guys working for us. And if you want to work for us and you go to Butler, man, you talk to James. He'll set you up.
No kidding. Here is Ella Crane. Crane in the lane, gets cut off there by Dubois. Good look there at Gamble. And again, the offense kind of standing around right here for the Warriors. Need more movement. Riker dribbles out, kicks it now to Crane. And we'll find Hoffman. Yeah, that was a double dribble. Got away with it as the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Crane, and that'll be a turnover there for the Warriors. Well, they just don't seem to have a whole lot of cohesiveness on that offense right now.
It just looks like whoever has the ball are watching the other players, and they're not moving without the basketball. It's really mind-boggling to me.
So we are underway here in this third as University working around the perimeter. Got a good look at Patterson, who had 12 in that first half. Skip pass, quick entry, and nice ball movement outside to Chikamba for 3. That's a great possession right there.
She's having a career night.
Chikamba now with 18 points to lead all scores. That is Hoffman on the drive and able to draw the foul against Jordan Patterson, and we'll go to the free throw line.
Foul goes against Lindsey Watson.
So Hoffman at the line for 2. This is her second trip to the free throw line. She is 1 for 2. We have, again, 3 more games coming up today on IndianaSRN as we continue a busy, busy January in high school basketball coverage. Second free throw by Hoffman. By the way, only 2 baskets so far today for Covenant. They've got to get some points on the field goal side of things. A jump ball after the missed free throw. It'll stay here with the Warriors. That'll be Hoffman who will inbound. See the quick change there for Covenant.
Double switch there.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that's intentionally because they wanted Ella Crane to get the ball on the right side where she's a lot stronger, and we'll go to the free throw line again.
Now DeBose has her 3rd foul.
Fouls on Kelsey Du Bois, that's her 3rd foul. Ella Crane will be the line.
So Ella Crane. Don't know this officially, but this might be the most time she's been to the free throw line in one game all year long.
She's the leading scorer with 7, and all on free throws. Look at this. I like this pick. Just got to get that on the cup.
Yeah, Du Bois a little bit behind on that one. Second free throw is no good, and we'll go back the other way. Trailblazers basketball. Right now the Blazers on the verge of winning their 10th in a row. They're on a hot streak right now.
What I like here, University understands that they're in control of this game and is going to be very, very patient and deliberate with the basketball.
3 on the way, no good by Patterson. Missed it from the left wing. Rebound Gamble, and here comes Ella Crane.
And I'm sure that is not what Coach wanted, that shot.
Reichert, shot fake in the corner. As Hoffman will give it back to Crane. Crane puts it on the floor. Shot inside too hard. Gets the rebound and a foul called. And guess what? We're going to go back to the line again. So they will get number 4, Chikamba. That'll be number 3 on her. And Ella Crane back to the free throw line once again.
Boy, this is where you can earn your living.
Boy, no kidding. She's been there a lot here today, but you got to hit them. Only 5 points scored totally in the second half so far by Covenant. And that deficit continues to grow as you see Crane back to the line once again. Will hit 1 of 2. That's been kind of the normal pattern for her over the last 3 trips to the line. 26-point lead now here in this third quarter. Ball tipped by Gamble, and Gamble gets the steal and is double teamed in the backcourt. University picking up their 9th turnover. The jump ball, it will stay right here now with the Blazers.
Want to thank Jack Beast that's watching the game tonight on IndianaSRN, along with Maggie from Twitter's checking in tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in to IndianaSRN and our coverage.
Chikamba will inbound on the baseline. Du Bois with the basketball. They'll find Chikamba coming off that screen for 3. Can't get the roll. Rebound, Patterson put back in a foul. Well, now University, I should say, Covenant's got to find a way to rebound the basketball. Don't want to give any more second chances to University.
Hoffman now on her 4th foul. Covenant Christian is in foul trouble.
Boy, they lose Hoffman. She handles the ball so much. That'd be a huge loss. This is the 3 that opened the half. This is great ball movement.
That's just combo with, again, follow-throughs. Nice job.
That might have been the best set offense they've had the entire day. They just really were very crisp in their passing. Patterson now with 14. She is, by the way, 6 of 6 from the line. In the corner, Reichert got the defender by her, shoots and misses off the mark, and it'll go off Ella Crane and out of bounds. Back over now to the Blazers. I haven't seen free throw shooting like this from the Blazers probably since you were in school.
Oh,
when they had that stitched up basketball way back then.
No, we didn't dribble.
No?
No, we just shot the rock and then we had to go get a ladder to go get
That's
the
right.
ball out of the basket.
Did the jump ball after every bucket that was made?
Yeah, Bill Ludlow and I was on the same team.
I bet.
We wore knee-high socks.
Nice ball movement again. Baseline shot, no good by Feeney. But DuBois there for the rebound. Shot fake. Nice pass, DuBois, and a foul called inside against Maddock.
Fouls on the line of Maddock.
So we head to the free throw line at the other end.
Yeah, my granddaughters always asked me about basketball back in those days. You know, the dirt floors and stuff.
Candlelight. Wasn't electricity at that time, probably. Free throws no good. But you guys were tougher back then. That's what the difference was.
We were tougher. Got a
timeout. Timeout on the floor. This will be a 30-second timeout. We are going to keep it right here and want to remind you can follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN, on YouTube, and on Facebook. If you'd like to contact us about upcoming games you like, and maybe the webcast, make sure you email us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game.
High school basketball tonight, don't forget, 4 o'clock this afternoon. I think Troy has to make a very quick trip.
I do.
From here, he goes down to Greenwood as he has the Greenwood Christian Shortridge game. That's a 4 o'clock start. Indianapolis Lutheran and Covenant and Central Christian tonight at 7:30 at Lutheran High School. And then Covenant Christian, Heritage Christian is our feature game tonight, 7:30. That should be a great ball game. That's a sectional, well, both of those games, the Lutheran and Central Christian game is sectional play as well, sectional opponent, and so is the Covenant Christian Heritage game. That is always a fun game to watch.
I know you had a big game last night, that Chittard game. Huh?
Wonderful.
Wow. I've seen both Garrett and Chittard. They're both very good basketball teams. DuBois hits the second.
Chittard is 11-0. First time they beat Guerin Friday night in 12 times.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a good Guerin team, too, by the way.
Yeah, very good.
Here's Gamble now for Covenant.
Love both coaches. Both coaches.
Yeah.
Great guys. Great guys.
Here's Crane at the top of the key as the Warriors continue to work it around the perimeter, trying to find an opening here to get a shot off.
Kenny Roseman owes me some Dunkin' Donuts, but other than that, he's perfect.
Doesn't pay his debts up on donuts very well.
Well, he went to Long's Bakery today. He sent me an email that says, hey, I'm at Long's Bakery. This is at 5:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, come on, man, I'm still in bed.
Covenant holding on to the basketball right here. Boy, then reason why University's gone to that 2-3 zone, and Covenant hasn't quite figured out how they're going to break that, and they turn it over. So a little mix-up on the defense here for University to try to confuse things for Covenant. They did a good job. Their defense moved well. So Chikamba at the point here for University. Holding on to a 43-14 lead. Shot in the corner is no good by Patterson. It goes out of bounds, and University is going to keep it. Covenant loses today. It'll be 9 in a row. Offensively, mentioned only averaging 34. They're 20 underneath their average right now. Here's DuBois. Dumps it down low to Hannon. Nearly throws it away. As in the ball game is Arion Sherrod. Once again for the Blazers. Skip pass. Back outside to DuBois once again. Left wing shot on the way is no good by Sherrod. Another rebound by Chikamba. And something I've said a lot today, back to the free throw line.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have to total up how many free throws we've shot here this afternoon. It is a lot.
Avery Reichert picked up her 4th foul.
And she's certainly, again, another ball handler. In fact, the main ball handler for Covenant. Hoffman handles the ball a lot. You lose those two players. And the thing is, you don't play defense maybe as aggressive when you got 4 fouls, so then you got to pull back a little bit. Second free throw is good. 20 points now by Chikamba. I think we know who the player of the game might be. Later on, we'll name the player of the game on the Family Source Insurance postgame show. That is Ella Crane. Gamble in the corner. Reichert. And we'll stay right here. Boy, University extending that defense, really making it tough now for the Warriors to even find a shot. Jordan will come back in now for the Blazers.
You know, one thing that Coach Justin Bowling has done is he's played a lot of kids. His, 9 went 9 deep already. That's a good sign for tournament time. So, I mean, he's gearing up. They have to play the Pioneer Conference Championship game next Saturday. So, and I think they host that game because they're the best team in that seat.
Shot is going to be missed there by Howard. University able to run it down. Back there the way we go. Here's Jordan. Chikamba. Double team. Finds an open player down on the baseline to DuBois. Missed the shot. And somehow coming away with it will be Hannon.
I like how she went after her shot. I don't know if that's a nice play by her.
Chikamba, no. Rebound Hannon. Another shot on the way missed by Jordan. And yet another opportunity here for University. Right now they're just out hustling Covenant to the loose basketball. Here's DuBois. Shot fake. Sherrod will have it. The drive here by Jordan, and it's going to be on the floor this time. Who did they get on the foul?
That's her third foul.
22 is Maddock. That'll be her third. 1:52 remaining in this third quarter. Again, the mercy rule is in effect in high school basketball this year. Once it gets to 35, a running clock. Here's the three on the way. Good. How about Ariane Sherrod, her first basket of the afternoon? 48-14. Only 3 points scored again by Covenant in this third quarter. Here's a 15-footer, good, and that's Ella Crane. That's her first basket of the afternoon.
And that's their third field goal of the day at the 125 mark.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to fix that offense the rest of the way, and it has been a struggle here today. Around the perimeter once again, Chikamba. You see now that the Warriors playing a little more zone right here. Off-balance shot is missed by Jordan. Ball loose on the baseline, and University will throw it away. Nobody there. That'll be their 10th turnover. And we are down to our final 58 seconds remaining in the quarter. Take a look at this. Ella Crane hitting her first basket from 15.
Turned and shot. That first time, actually, she had that ball wide open for her.
Yeah, they've really done a nice job concentrating on her today. That is Maddie Howard with the basketball there for Covenant. Gamble back to Howard. And then Howard throws it away. Back there the way we go. Here's Jordan. Left-hand layup no good. And saving it from going out of bounds. Covenant with the basketball.
Numbers.
The shot on the way good as Madeline Freeth hits her second bucket of the day. She has 4. Lead at 30. That is DuBois.
She just looks like she just wants to shoot the ball every single time.
Might as well, huh? Here's the three at the top, no good. And we'll head the other way. 2-on-1 break at this point, and the layup good by Crane. And the offense now starting to come alive. That will do it for the third quarter. Good ending for the Warriors to head to the fourth. 48-20 your score. This is girls high school basketball on IndianaSRN.
Refinancing your current home. Now is the time to take advantage of historical low mortgage rates. Call Mark Davis at Caliber Home Loans at 317-590-8665. That's 317-590-8665. Count on
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Back here at Covenant Christian High School, today's game brought to you in part by Serenity Care Services, an Indiana licensed service agency. They are friendly and an experienced team of caregivers you have been seeking. All you have to do is call Angela today at 317-900-6202. Serenity Care Services serving Indianapolis and the 5 surrounding areas.
9-point spot there for Covenant Christian. Came out much better than what they did in the third quarter, so you did improve there, and you're on a nice little run here.
Yeah, now you think, well, listen, we finished out strong. You get the ball to begin this fourth quarter. Once again, you'll see University play that 2-3 zone as Gamble missed that one off the side of the backboard. Loose basketball, and we have a tie-up right here. We do. On the floor there was Jordan, along with Freeth, and we will give the basketball to the Blazers.
Down at the bottom of the screen, you saw the freshman team getting ready to head on the bus to come. Well, no, they stay home tonight. Well, I wonder where they're going. Maybe the concession stand.
That's right.
I'll take a Diet Coke, please.
And the popcorn. Here is DuBois. Bucket good, a three-pointer by DuBois, her second of the day.
She's smooth, isn't she?
She has 12. She averages 12.5 per game, so right at her average. The lead now at 31 is Covenant with a basketball for the second time here in the fourth. Ella Crane off the entry at the top. Now we'll find Howard. Howard gives up her dribble. Crane will come and save her right there. Thought about that three, decided against it. Ball is loose. Turnover. That'll be number 14 now for Covenant.
How about Crane yelling for the ball? Here, give it to me.
Cross-court pass will go out of bounds. Last touched by Mia Gamble. Well, you know, if you're going to score and you certainly feel like you're capable of doing, get the ball and go. I mean, I like players who want the ball. Now, some players, you give it to them and you never see it again as that ball knocked out of bounds.
I was thinking that because I was thinking about some of our guys that work for us, and Jarek Lewis comes to mind that, you know, once he got the ball at Eastern Hancock, you never got the ball back. So.
Yeah.
But he said he was always open, so.
Well, I've been over there a couple of times to officiate, and they have a plaque on the wall.
For Jarrett?
Yeah, they call him the black hole because it never comes back. There's a shot on the way, good by Jordan.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that.
Thank you. You know, because you ever see, I study astronomy, and if you ever see a black hole, stuff gets sucked in there and it never comes out.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, you remind Jared of that when you see him next time. 53-20. He claims that you're overplaying that whole thing because he claims he was a passer, averaged like 6 or 7 assists a game.
Yeah.
Here is Gamble. No. And it'll be University basketball. Kind of like fishermen. They kind of forget that story. You know, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. His gets smaller. There's no way. I was always passing the ball. DuBois able to save that one from going out of bounds. That was a good job there by Jordan, not double dribbling with the basketball. And we have players falling to the floor. They'll let a little bit of this go now. Here is DuBois again, missed it short from 3, and will head the other way. Covenant 9 points in that third quarter, their most they've scored in a quarter today. Entry pass knocked away. Ella Crane able to pick up the loose basketball. Here's Gamble. Family Source Insurance post-game will be coming up when this one is over. We've got a foul call against University. Foul will go against number 25, Hannon. That should be number 3. Whole new set of players coming in now for University. Adamowicz will come back in. Looks like Sherrod has come back in. Patterson has entered the lineup. And Covenant will inbound on the baseline. Well, so far, Hoffman has been on the bench, but she's in the ball game with those 4 fouls, and She's played without picking up number 5 as Ella Crane will go back to the free throw line. Foul called against University. They will get number 3.
And
Jaboni with a foul, and Jaboni, she's in the ball game, wearing number 3 again for University, a 5'7" senior. And Ella Crane at the line.
13 points on the night. Leading scorer for the Covenant Christian Lady Warriors.
This will be her 16th free throw attempt of the afternoon. Missed it short. University able to come away with it. Jaboni was there for the Blazers, able to get that rebound, and we'll go back over now to University. Now, right now, Covenant had to go to that zone because of the foul trouble. Yeah, 4 players with 3 or 4 fouls here in the fourth quarter. They can do a lot of chasing right here. University pretty much in no hurry as Chikamba back in the lineup. She was out just momentarily as Dubois down low, can't get the shot to go. And here come the Warriors once again. Nice pass inside to Crane, and guess what? Basket good. Jaboni picks up the foul. We'll go to the line.
Ella Crane's basket is good.
More substitution coming in.
That's her second foul.
That'll be Feeney back in the lineup, the 5'10" sophomore. th free throw attempt of the day there for Ella Crane. By the way, the Warriors have shot 21 free throws this afternoon. So they've been to the line quite a bit. Dubois off the entry, reverse, can't get it to go, but a foul call against Covenant. Looks like they got Ella Crane, am I correct about that? Yep. Here's Crane at the other end when she got the and one. There you go. So we're going to go to the free throw line. Here's Dubois. She's been to the line 4 times, 2 for 4 this afternoon.
Nice job by our camera guy. Get a nice close-up of the player. Grandma likes that.
So how many times do you think that the Blazers have been to the free throw line today?
I will say 10.
26.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they've shot a lot of free throws. They've only missed 1, 2, 3. They've only missed 3. If there's a travel right there against Crane. Maybe it's 4. They've missed 4 free throws, excuse me. That's not bad.
They've called 33 fouls.
That's a lot
today.
Yeah. Yes. These 3 guys will have to rest that whistle.
Yeah, they got to be ready for tonight.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
Get the second whistle going. The shot is missed on the wing by Domowitz. So Reichert, who stayed in the ball game, 4 fouls. Hoppin, 4 fouls, still in the game as well. As we're under 3.5 minutes remaining. Here is Gamble. Missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds. We're going to stay here. We'll go the other way. I think they're going to say it was off 34 Feeney. Right now the Blazers are going to win their 10th in a row. They will now improve to 12-2 on the year. The Warriors will fall to 4-11. Now losing their 9th in a row. Gamble bypasses the 3. Turnover number 16. Back the other way. University running the floor. Shot short by Domowitz. And there is Crane with a rebound. And the ball's touched out of bounds. It'll be going to the Warriors.
Like to applaud the effort. Look at the bench.
Yeah.
Still, hey, good job. I mean, when your peers are standing up for you, you gotta like the effort.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Covenant Christian plays in the city tournament this week. First round on Monday. And then we have the city tournament for you next week on the City Alliance. We've got 2 semifinals for you on Friday, 6 and 7:30, and then the championship game next Friday at 7:30. I'm sorry, that's Thursday, the semifinals. Finals on Friday. on the network. 3 of 9 games that we have on the broadcast for you next week.
Wow. Do I work with you next week at all, or?
I don't know.
I know you don't like me to, but
I
wouldn't mind.
I mean, we do our talk show, and we saw each other yesterday, and we see each other again tonight.
So it might be too much.
I know you're going down to Greenwood.
Yeah.
I get to go to Lutheran, so you might come by after my game. After your game.
I promise not to speed on the way down there either.
I appreciate that.
All right. That'll be 17 turnovers and a jump shot on the way. Good by Adamowicz. That, by the way, her first basket, and she gets a nice applause. 57-23. Still in the ball game, Chikamba, but I think she got to be pretty quick to being done. Hadaway to take charge, man in the stripes. You don't let them players in there until you say. They get too anxious.
How about, though, coming off the bench, and it's a lopsided game, but to be able to come off the bench and watch this, you score, and you have your feet. I mean, that is just terrific.
That's what team's all about.
It is.
You're actually happier for your teammates than you are for yourself, and that makes a big difference if you're not selfish and all you care about is success. And Damowitz will pick up the foul, and this will put Maddie Howard at the line for the first time today. Well, I got to tell you, it's been a long time since I've seen a game with this many free throws. Nearly 30 for the Blazers, and we're over 20 attempts for Covenant. If my math is right, that's 50 free throws. Second one no good. So you didn't think I paid attention in math class,
That's that Colorado background.
It is. We counted fingers, toes, everything. And we have a ball go out of bounds. Yep, they're going to say it was touched by University out of bounds. Just their 11th turnover.
So they did. So you look at Covenant Christian. You had 17 turnovers, much better than 35 the last time they played. So that's an improvement.
Yep.
You did score some points today. And now it is 24. You got to score a little bit more of that. But you see the young kids, and you see what coach is trying to develop here.
By the way, several new players in the ball game. As that runner on the baseline is no good by Howard. Looks like Wills is in. Divine Wills, number 23, just a sophomore now for Covenant. Kate Jellin has also entered the ball game. She's just a sophomore.
He has not had. Does he have a senior on his? I don't think he has a senior on his ball club.
Let's see here. Freeth is a junior, sophomore, junior, freshman, junior, no seniors.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Not now, you don't, but you will next year.
Yep. Off that inbound, the three is short by Adamowicz, and coming away with it, Covenant Christian. Good look there at Howard. And Howard will be fouled by Jordan. And guess what? We're going to shoot some free throws. Howard 1 for 2 today.
Maddie Howard's in line shooting 1 and 1 for the Warriors.
Short on the front end of the 1-and-1. The rebound by Giboni will head the other way. As you see the clock under a minute, see if University will just hold it right here and not even attempt another shot in the ball game. Good look at Jordan. Near sideline, Adamowicz being defended there by Wills, and the University crowd wanted a foul call. It's going to be awful tough to get a call this late in the ball game, but an over and back call there against the Blazers.
Over and back.
So that'll be perhaps the final possession of the ball game right here as we're on 20 seconds. Don't forget, check out the other 3 games we have coming up on IndianaSRN.org. Entry pass, double team down low, and a turnover, and look out, little extracurricular activity going on. Covenant picking up the turnover, and we've got a foul call. That'll go against Tully. You know what I'm going to tell you right here, don't you? We're going to shoot some more free throws.
You know, officials really like to get that taken care of, but you also got to clean it up because you don't want to excite, you don't want elbows. It's been a clean game. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, you're talking about also safety.
Yep.
Just in case something were to happen and free throw missed. And that's going to do it. Your final score, University 57, Covenant 24. Coming up, the Family Source Insurance postgame show. That's coming up next, right here on IndianaSRN.
On behalf of the administration, faculty, students, and families at Covenant Christian High School, we thank you for your participation in today's game. Please drive.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
We're back once again. This is the Family Source Insurance postgame show. Troy Nargowski along with Coach Keith Myers. Coach, let's talk about who is the Family Source Insurance player of the game.
We look at Patty Jacamba with 20 points. 15 of those came in the first half. Played very, very well. Was a Warrior last year. Transferred to University. Very balanced, and I'm very impressed with this University ball club. Really dominated from the start of the game. Other than fell behind 4-0, and then all of a sudden made that nice little run, held Covenant Christian to just 12 points in the second half.
Ella Crane led the way for Covenant with 15, 3 players in double figures for University. Chicamba 20, DuBois 14, Patterson 14 as well.
Don't forget, we got games for you today, 4 o'clock, Greenwood Christian, Short Ridge. Tonight, 7:30 games, Lutheran, Covenant Central Christian, Covenant Christian, Heritage Christian at 7:30. And then next week starts Tuesday, North Montgomery, Greencastle. Thursday, Heron and Heritage Christian boys. City Alliance semifinals on Thursday. The finals on Friday. Then on Friday night, boys, Covenant Christian, Gary Catholic, Crawfordsville, Bethesda. On Saturday, Circle City Wrestling for you. Also, Providence Crystal Ray Chittard at 2:30 on Saturday afternoon. We have the Pioneer Conference playoff game to be determined, and of course, Edgewood and Greencastle wraps up 10 big events on IndianaSRN next week.
Going to be a lot of fun. Thanks to the entire crew. We appreciate you being with us. Final score 57-24. This has been girls high school basketball on IndianaSRN.